Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review Danganronpa 3, Future Arc, Episode 10. I think that's what Makoto, and definitely Kyosuke, needed for this episode. A good talk to have them accept what has happened to them, both these characters, and to kind of help me accept what's happened to Kyoko. Because also after this episode, I like the character Kyosuke better now. I mean, I used to really not like the guy, but after this episode, I really feel for the guy, because it's like, he lost his girl, and it's like, well, dude, you gotta get over it. And I feel like this was the really, getting over it. I think he, of course he accepted that she was dead, but he hadn't, gotten over it completely. So, with that yell that he did, I think he's finally, really accepted that Chisa is dead. And, of course, Makoto cried twice, and I was like, oh my gosh, don't do this to me, I'm gonna cry over Kyoko. And isn't Kyoko and Makoto canon now? Because I mean, Kyosuke literally said to Makoto, the one you loved and everything. I'm like, come on, Nagiri is canon, because that's what they call the ship name for Kyoko and Makoto, Nagiri. But anyway, yeah, so also people who speculated, everybody who speculated pretty much, that Kyosuke cannot open doors. Well, there you go, yay, we got confirmation for that he cannot open doors. And that turned out to be true. Also, things that people speculated to be, maybe a thing, is that when we couldn't hear what he said, that the attacker alternates. We were half right with that. He also mentioned, how the Future Foundation is also, despair or something like that. And I was like, okay, so everybody's just kind of a little bit of despair. Okay, whatever you say, Tengen. So yeah. Also, we got, something to learn about Chisa. So, we know from the Despair arc that she's been brainwashed. That's pretty much confirmed by now, especially with this episode, because there's these pictures that Kyosuke has, and one of them is her playing with these children, and the next thing, they look like they died, because he had a flashback to when she was crying, be like, why are these children dead, or something like that, and it's like, well, it's alluding to her killing them. So it's like, okay, so maybe the brainwashing can not turn on and off, but maybe she falls in and out of it somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that would work, but yeah, that's a thing, because on one of the pictures it says, it's me, it's got a little heart around it and stuff. So I was like, okay, Chisa, so you did fall into despair, kinda, sorta. I mean, I don't know. They didn't quite explain it, but it kind of gave us the little, hey, maybe she actually did fall into despair type of thing we needed confirmation on. So that was the thing. But, oh man, that cliffhanger we got. With Asahina coming in, holding Kyoko's little notebook thing. That I was like, are they going to pick that up at any time, at any point? So yeah, Asahina did read it, apparently, because she's like, I know who the attacker is, and then the episode ended, and I'm like, dang it! Then we have to find out in the next episode. But there was a scene after the ending song that I'll talk about in a minute. But, man, though, there was, this episode was really, really good, though, because, it had so many good points in it. It was like, this is really I think this is one of my favorite episodes of the Future Arc, just because it had some great moments in it. Makoto was really smart in this episode, how he got Kyosuke in that little area so he could talk to him, because there's only one door and he can't open doors, so that was something. And I don't know, Makoto's just really smart in this episode, and I was like, oh, there you go, Makoto, there you go. But what do you guys think? Who do you think is the attacker or mastermind or killer? Well, attacker and killer, same thing, but whatever. I still have my speculations for Riota being involved in the overall plan somehow. I don't know exactly how, but I still have my suspicions, because the booklet that, Kyoko has been writing in for a while, I feel like, being a detective that she is, she would, obviously gather information, gather clues, but she would also maybe want to be near somebody that may be involved with this. And she's been with Riota for the past couple of episodes. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's near him because she knows something about him, or I don't know, her being the ultimate detective, there's got to be some reason she's stuck with him for so long. I mean, the only reason she was with him is because I believe Tengen told him to go with her, but at the same time, I mean, she could have left at any time, you know, but of course she probably wouldn't have left him by himself, but I just feel like there's something more to that, you know, because it's Kyoko. She's a very smart person, you know, being the ultimate detective and all, so I think her being near Riota as much as she was probably, you know, trying to figure out him, because I bet she suspected him too, because he, you know, he was kind of part of the 77th class. Because the ultimate imposter took his place, but you know, that's another thing. But I don't know, I just feel like she might have had her suspicions about him, and I still do too. So yeah, but I don't know. And that scene after the credits, that one ship, that one boat leaving Jabberwock Island. So here's my two thoughts on that. Either it's Hajime / Izuru on the boat going who knows where, probably to where everybody is, right? Makoto and everybody. For whatever reason, no idea. Or it is Hajime and Izuru and everybody else, all the Danganronpa 2 characters, and they're awake and alive and fine and hopefully not in despair, because that would not be good. So yeah, I mean, that's the only two options it can be, you know? And oh boy, the Hajime and Izuru I love boats joke is probably going to get stronger now after that, because we're pretty sure at this point that who's on the boat is at least Hajime or / Izuru. But yeah, overall, this was a really great episode. Like, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed this one. And like I said, Makoto and Kyosuke really needed that talk, you know, to really, you know, accept what's happened to ones they love. I still don't really want to accept that Kyoko's dead, because on the death counter, it says 6. It should say 5. As far as I know, it should say 5 because she died. So either Kyoko's still alive, or there's a mysterious person we don't know about. That's my theory, at least for that. So, yeah, and oh man, that moment, I forgot to mention when Kyosuke was beating up Makoto. I was like, don't hurt Makoto! Don't hurt him! My gosh. Because he's such a precious little cinnamon roll. Because yeah. But anyway, so again, what do you guys think of the episode? Your thoughts and theories about everything, pretty much. And I will see you guys tomorrow in my reviews for Cheer Danshi and Sarah Vamp. So see ya then. Bye!